This year marks 51 years since the end of the U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War. Thousands of men and women from this area served in what was the longest war in American history before Afghanistan.
And as Ross Guidotti shows us, a group of vets, including one from Pittsburgh, reunited to visit a fellow veteran now battling health issues.
What is it about time? It escapes us so quickly, leaving us with black and white memories that somehow transform into the very living colors of our later lives. In May, Pittsburgh native Thomas Fitzgerald and Philip Brown of Kentucky had this reunion on the way to visiting Dwayne Hardesty, who's battling age-related health issues. All three Vietnam vets, three amigos, reuniting in Tacoma, Washington. 57 years since Vietnam, 57 years since the A. Shaw Valley.
I went to Vietnam in 1968. I was 24 years old, second lieutenant when I arrived in country.
The three ran together in one of these. It's an M113 Armored Personnel Carrier, also known as an APC. They saw the worst of the war together and had some interesting times, including that of a fellow soldier who would often regale them with his harrowing combat stories involving delivering meals.
There was that cook that bring that stuff out in that big brown can. He kept telling everybody how the snipers would shoot it all up.
Tom Fitzgerald was a medic in country. He'd become an Allegheny County police detective once he got back home.
He saved more lives, and he was only a 19-year-old skinny little kid.
Fitzgerald's flair for the courageous was displayed when he left the safety of his APC to save the lives of other Americans seriously injured when their vehicle got hit back in March of '69. All of it in a hail of enemy small arms fire. He was awarded the Silver Star.
He should have had the Medal of Honor.
Philip Brown left Nam and returned to Kentucky to his family farm. Hardesty made the Army a career, but Fitzgerald would return to Nam in 1995.
And it was crazy. I mean, I never seen anything like it.
The return trip captured by now retired KDKA reporter Mary Rob Jackson and her husband, now retired chief photographer Michael Chalik, 2 decades after the fall of Saigon.
So we put a group together, and then we raised $50,000, and we built a school in Da Nang.
Now, 30-plus years after that, these three men, once strong in the flower of their youth, now still strong but wilting a little. Three men who were once strangers turned soldiers who would eventually become brothers. Three men together one more time.
I went over there to help. So now I feel like, okay, I did something. I left something there.
Ross Guidotti, KDKA-TV News.